Oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Came to the city for the love.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Harmon house. Today is going to be a fun one. I'm going to be meal prepping breakfast and lunch for me and my husband, and just doing things to make my week easy for me and for my kiddos and my husband, and just also to help continue to encourage eating healthier snacks versus something not as healthy. So I'm going to take you guys along with me today as I do some meal prepping. But first, I need to wash these dishes behind me. So we're gonna wash those dishes really quick before we can get started. That way we can have a nice clean kitchen and clean dishes to begin cooking. Okay, so I got all the dishes done. I'm about to start on the breakfast meal planning. So we are going to be making eggs and sausage, as well as with our breakfast we will be having like fruit parfaits and yeah, it's eggs, sausage, fruit parfaits, and then I have avocado with mine. My husband doesn't like avocado, but obviously that's something you cut up, you know, each day as you eat it or whatever. So I'm gonna start with the eggs, and I decided instead of just cooking a big batch of scrambled eggs, I'm gonna use my cupcake pans. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna use these cupcake pans, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put them in there to make it easy, and that way I can throw those in the oven while I'm beginning to cook our lunches and some other foods as well. So we're about to get the eggs prepped now. Here you guys can see my husband is just walking in. He was just coming home from work, and we had Priscilla Shire blasting on the TV in the living room, and I'm just filling all of the trays with the eggs. This is my second time making the meal prep eggs like this. I just found it to be easier because they're already sectioned off, and I can just easily heat them up and give one egg to each kid. So I really enjoy making them like this. It's definitely very helpful for quick mornings for my kiddos, and as well as packing breakfast and lunches for my husband, because I am a full-time stay-at-home mom, so I'm feeding the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner every day, and my kids are homeschooled, so this definitely just makes for an easy week and helping us to get up and be easily fed and have breakfast so we can jump into our schedule and routine for that day. Okay, so I put the eggs in the oven, I got the sausage cooking, and while all of those things are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start our rice for our meal prep. So I got this sustainable brown rice. I really like this brand. It's always tastes pretty good. So I got that brown rice. I'm gonna get that cooking on the stove behind me, and we're gonna get that cooking, and then by the time that gets really rolling around, the eggs should be done and the sausage should be done, and we can go ahead and throw those in our pans. But that's kind of what we got going on so far. Once the eggs are done, we can go ahead and throw our teriyaki chicken into the oven. And but I'm gonna go ahead and cook the eggs first, and then we'll start with the teriyaki chicken. At this point, I was making the rice, and I actually called my oldest daughter over to help because she's always asking to help me cook, and she loves to peel these little chicken bouillon cubes. So I told her that she could help me peel them, and so she's over here helping me, and we're just gonna put a couple of them in the water. And you can see here, she's like literally scared to like throw it in. So anyways, I was like, okay, well, I will help you with that. But anyways, so we're just here putting those in for the rice, and then we're gonna put the rice in right after. I like to put the chicken bouillon cubes in the rice just to give it a little extra flavor and just help it to taste overall just better. So that's why I like to add those to the rice. We're just gonna wait for this to boil, and then we need to put 4 cups of rice into here and let that start cooking. But I'm gonna let the chicken bouillon start to dissolve to give the rice a little extra flavor. We're gonna put a little butter in here and a little salt, a little pepper, and yeah. Okay, while that stuff is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and take all of my fruit out of its wrappers and get it washed, get it cleaned, and then I'm gonna put it in some containers and stick it in my fridge. So that's what we're gonna be working on now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put our 4 cups of rice into the water and turn the heat down and let it to start to simmer. My kiddos were telling me that they would like to eat some grapes, so I told them that they could have some if they could help me finish peeling them off of the vine. So you can see them here. They're both my younger daughter. You can't really see her in the frame, but she's back there helping me as well. They are just helping me peel the grapes off the vine, and they're also snacking and having a little treat along with it. But they love to help me prepping food and cooking. It's very fun to them. So yeah, so that's what we're doing, and they love to help. Okay, I put this towel down on the counter and I'm letting the eggs cool off. And while they're cooling off, I set the oven to 400, so it is gonna heat up to 400, and then I'm gonna put the teriyaki chicken in the oven. And then over here so far, I have all of our fruit washed. So I got my pan of strawberries, blueberries, and then we got our grapes, and I got our blackberries back here. So this is what we have so far as our meal prep, and then this will be our containers for lunch, and then my eggs, and then I need to grab one more of these pans for our sausage, and that's still cooking as well. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Okay, so I had bought this sweet teriyaki chicken fillets that are already cooked from Sam's Club, and I just threw them on this pan, and we're gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees so they can get a little bit crisp, and I'm gonna cook them for as long as I need to. I'm just gonna keep looking at them and checking them to see how I like them as far as texture goes. I'm still cooking the second round of sausage in the air fryer. All of our eggs are done, and then the rice is just still doing what rice does. But yeah, after all that, the only thing I have left is to cook the broccoli, but I'm gonna be steaming it, and that's gonna take a while, so that'll be the last thing for our little meal prep. But yeah, that's what we got going on so far. All right, you guys, my kitchen is clean. We got everything cleaned up, and we got everything put in the fridge. So it's a little bit crowded in here, but we got all of our stuff fit in the fridge. And I have the cupcake pans soaking. I have them soaking right there to make it easier for when it's to scrub them and wash them. So I will probably wash those in just a little bit. But yeah, I got my kitchen clean. Now I just need to sweep and mop the floors. But I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me for this little breakfast and lunch meal prep today. If you like family style vlogs like this, feel free to subscribe and like my channel for many more content to come. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!